Welcome to TOOTR, to the Volunteer Trello board. This is a short tutorial video to let you know how we operate and manage our teams. So the Trello board is, if you can imagine it, it's just like a place where you can go to the office, where you can meet with your team members, where you can find resources, and you can join meetings and all of that. There are basically three lists. As you can see, we have teams, resources, and then Zoom meetings. So these are the various teams that are operating now. Um, you will either be invited to a team when you reach out to become a volunteer. You'll be invited to join Trello. And once you join, then you'll be invited to join one of our teams, depending on what attracted you to becoming a volunteer with us and what your skill set is. And it gives you an opportunity to see the big picture of everything. You can see, and for those who've already been on this board already, you can see it's been really reduced and changed. So now this new format, I feel, is going to serve us better. And basically what it does in this row here, it allows all the teams to, we have an administration team, we have a social media marketing team, teacher liaison team, digital fundraising team, and the tutor team, which are the actual tutors that are teaching on the site. So I'm just going to give you an example of a team that's already very active now and set up, and how the card would work. So once you join the Trello board, after you get a link to the invitation, I'm going to take you to a card. And then what will happen is I'll add you as a member to this card, for instance. And then there should be a basic description of what this team is doing. So in this particular team, our members are up here. We've set a due date to accomplish a certain task of July 1st, which is to launch our campaign. And we can change that date as we go along. We can mark it done, what have you. So without getting into all the different functions, which I hope you do explore, because Trello is a great platform to use. These are links that we've to give immediate access to the social media team, attachments, and then we created a checklist. So basically you create a checklist here, and then these are all the things that we're doing. And as we complete them, you can see that we move along here. So once it's complete, we just created a blog for the website, landing page, and people go in and they can say that and check it off. We also communicate on this card with other team members, and we would just write in a comment, hello team members. Whoops, gotta get my spelling right. Members. Please note we have changed Trello board. And that's it. So then I would put in the @ sign there, and I can communicate with the entire board. And right now you can see on the entire board we have 30 members, or on the card itself, which is just the social media team, there's 7 members. So I'm just going to do the card. So in order for this to communicate to the other members on the card, I have to do @card. That's directing at somebody. I can save it without communicating, but these people will all get an email now, and they'll be able to know from wherever they are. They don't have to go to the Trello board every time. They'll get an email on their phone or their computer, and then they can communicate directly through their email, joining back onto the Trello board, or they can go into Trello when they have a moment and see any changes. And see, you got these guys here. I just checked, and it's a communication for those people. And then you press save, and it goes to all those people. And that's basically it. And the next thing is you have all these resources. You can click on any of these cards, they open up. This one here is an explainer video, the tutor marketing video. It's an explainer video for tutors or students that are onboarding. We got Trello tutorial videos, which we are working on right now. And so that's just, there'll be videos posted on how to onboard as a tutor and any resources that, that tutors are going to need. We've got a slide deck that takes you through the process. The web designers, there's some resources in there. The branding and graphic image for the social media people. Some content that people have added. Things that are related to tutor recruitment, messages, all that kind of stuff. Resources, standards, guidelines, plugins. We did a usability assessment. We're going to get people to have that ongoing so we can always improve the site. ArtsVest is a training program for fundraising, which I've been participating in. New Arts Case of Support. This will be an area for the digital fundraisers where you get the basic information, our charity number, our mandate, and our purpose and history, and you can see it all there. You can cut and paste stuff as you need, and talks about some of the events we've done in the past. This will need to be updated. New Arts, of course, is the name of the charity that, that you are all volunteering for. Some guides for content, coordinates, which are basically some of the things that the people are going to need to get into various accounts. So the coordinates are like emails and passwords. And, you know, we just have other Trello tutorial series. If you want to learn more about Trello, there's a link to that. It's a very comprehensive series. And then stuff on our mobile app, and Toronto Starts, which is a place that for startups, our curriculum, games, and fun role that people want to add resources, and other stuff like that. And then in the final list is Zoom meetings, and that's every Thursday at 6 we have a all members Zoom meeting. And then what we're going to do is we're going to record each of those meetings. It's a lot of video stuff to put out there, but I'm going to record, like, say, critical ones or meetings that people can learn from. That way you can catch up on what's going on with the team at any point. So right now we're getting ready to launch. There's other things going on, but this is how we use Trello, how we organize. This is what I call a self-organizing system. You can go in anytime. You can communicate with other team members through the card. You can launch your own Zoom meetings as well. You don't need me. I'll put you on the Zoom account. If you want, just request it. That way you can launch your own Zoom meetings just by sending a link to other members, and you guys can meet on your own. You can communicate along the way. And then when we meet every Thursday, we review each team member and where they're at in the scheme of things, and we keep on moving forward. So thank you very much for becoming a volunteer with Tutor, and we appreciate it very, very much. You're making a big difference for a lot of people. Thank you. We look forward to a fun and exciting time, as much fun as you can have in a pandemic, working together. Thank you.